Well, hi there. How are you? Happy New Year. It's 2018. Do you believe this? It's absolutely wonderful. I cannot believe we're already there. Another year. Here we go. Well, Happy New Year to you and your families. And know that I will be praying for each of you and wishing you the very best. So we wish you good health and lots of wealth, comfort, and above all, happiness. So, enjoy the coming year. Don't forget those New Year's resolutions because they may work for you. They never did for me. I never did them. So good luck with that. Now, I've been very busy, as I said before. I was finishing part two of Enslaved. It will be out in 2 months or less, hopefully less. But in 2 months, you will have a copy of this a wonderful book. There were so many questions about the ending because I left you hanging. I admit that. But this book, which is Princess Gemma, will be a wonderful, wonderful answer to all of your questions, which means that you will know what happened to her, what happened to Sekazi, Eula, and Jengo, and the captain, of course, will find everything about all of those things. So this is going to be so exciting for you to read this. I can't wait to hear your comments. So be sure to drop me a line as soon as you get that book read. It's going to be great. Now, my holidays was quite different this year because, as you know, my husband of 49 years died, and I celebrated quite differently because my family, who was very concerned about me not having someone here with me for Christmas, they all showed up. I was not expecting a large crowd. I was not expecting, I thought maybe three people would stop by, but I ended up with 15 people in my house for breakfast early in the morning. Normally, I don't get up till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was in my pajamas when I answered the door. I was like, what are you doing here? But it was great. They came bearing groceries, the whole bit. We spent the whole day laughing, talking, cooking. It was great. I loved it. Oh, and a few days before that, my nephew Mark had a wonderful Christmas party. He and all his friends, who, they're like little nieces and nephews, to me also. But he and Salah and Jimmy, and of course, I love seeing my cousin Lenny and his girlfriend from the DC area. Great people. I just love them. All the children, I mean, it was so us. All the children were there and multi generations. Of course, I think maybe I was probably the oldest, but I was great. But one thing I had an issue with was that I made a point of ordering a wonderful, delicious fruitcake for Mark to serve on his special day because he has this party every year. And we both love fruitcake. So I had my sister, who makes the absolute best fruitcakes in the world, I had her to make him one. Of course, that day we ate like crazy. The greens, by the way, Mark, were excellent. I was like in collard green heaven. But we didn't get a chance to even smell the fruitcake. He didn't bring it out. It wasn't anywhere in sight. I was so disappointed because I love fruitcake. So, Mark, I am really, really going to get you for that one. And I will be there for coffee and fruitcake. So, when I ring the doorbell, do not hide because I want some of that cake. Well, the day was great. Now, in the past, I think we had handled most of the issues regarding your first novel for those of you who are just beginning. Now, we're going to finish that up because right after this video, I'm going to post the last video, I think, of that series. I think it's one more. So I'll post that next. And then we're going to start a very interesting journey. We're going to be talking about how to use your personal experiences in your writing and how to make it really stand out. So look for that. It's going to be terrific. It's going to be fun. So you just enjoy. And be sure to check this out if you haven't had a chance to do so. Great book. That way, when part two comes out, you'll be up on it as the rest of us are. And as the next book before that was Bottom Up Bottom, which is one of the most comical and wonderful books. I do love stories. It's a terrific love story. A couple of great love stories in here, come to think of it. But it's a wonderful story. Very exciting. And it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, you're going to love this book. Okay. Now, the other one, Walking Among the Kudzu, don't forget that one. It's about an adolescent and growing up in a very distraught family and ending up in foster care. So this is a black child, even though she looks white, she had her issues. And take a look at this. It is great. It's another side of prejudice that we don't normally think about. And then one of my favorites, part two and part one of Stones Along the Path. We have part three coming out. I've spent time on that also during the holidays because what I did was lock myself in the house and write. I didn't answer the door. I didn't answer the phone. I turned them off and wrote until my heart was filled with excitement because you're going to get some great stuff coming out. I also did some work on my Afrocentric curriculum, which will be coming out soon. And the other thing that I did, which is exciting, because I'll be taking a research trip out west to follow the lives and the experiences of the Buffalo Soldiers. And I established a GoFundMe page. So if you get a chance, look that up for me and contribute to the cause. I'm a poor writer. I don't have the resources, so I need your support. Okay? So this is going to be an exciting year for all of us. And I would love to have you come along with me because while I'm traveling around, I'll be sending you information and messages from different parts of the country. So it's going to be great. So you take care and love to you.